you drowning in your own thoughts, and they super negative, like not typically like maybe a little bit critical. No, they're like super negative. Like you feel hopeless, you feel absolutely hopeless, like, oh, my goals, my dreams, whatever. There is a voice like, you loser, you like piece of shit, like you are nothing, like this and that. And it's so loud, and you're trying to think like, I'm not my thoughts, I am the child of God, la 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 la, and it just doesn't work on you. You know, this condition of mind of yourself when you cannot move physically, and you're trying to think like, I'm not my thoughts, I am the child of God, la 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 la, and it just doesn't work on you. It just doesn't work on your mind. Like you tell yourself and you don't believe it, like nothing changed. My thoughts these days, like, you know, God, I feel like very angry with you, I feel that you betraying me, I feel that you like want to hurt me, and how can I like be good with you if you allow this to happen with me, you allow me to suffer. And like the funniest thing, when I was talking with Jessie, she was like, bro, like when I started to go to church, I had the same exact thing as you have now. And I was struggling like crazy with it. It's like sometimes it was so painful that I was screaming in my pillow, and I'm like, I can't understand, because I literally like just like punching my bed and screaming like and crying. Sometimes I just don't have even tears, like how painful it is. And I'm like saying to her, like, you know what is the funniest thing is like that nothing is happening around. Nothing is happening around. Like it's literally like the sun is out, but I am in hell. Like I am in hell, absolute hell. And here is the steps which will help you to overcome evil, an enemy, when he's attacking you. First of all, it's not God, because God doesn't feel this way. It's enemy. And oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. This is so juicy. You know what enemy wants? He wants you to cry, to suffer, and to feed him, like just destroy your life. And the enemy and the devil will be happy. And I just look at myself, like if it's not me, I just look at this girl, and she is laying, she's on her knees, she's sobbing, and she just like not productive at all, like at all. She cannot do anything, one single thing, and all what she thinks about is how much she hates herself. And because she cannot stand up and do anything, she thinks like, oh my gosh, I'm so lazy. And it's just like a snowball. And like the suicide thoughts, the thoughts like how you worth nothing, this and that. And this is what devil wants you to think, because you know what, you want to escape it. I feel so bad, I want to go get drunk, I want to go take something like a pillow, like just not to hear this thought, not to feel this emptiness, because it's so empty. And I was telling Jessie that like I know that like this hole inside of our heart, of our body, like we all absolutely all have this hole. We have the hole we're trying to fulfill. Only God can fulfill this hole. Nothing else is possible. Like nothing else can fulfill it. You can try, like God is a gentleman. He will let you try whatever you want. If you're not seeking him, he will not fulfill this hole. You can try to fulfill it with money, with woman, with power, whatever you feel like. Whatever is with your preference. You can fulfill it with alcohol, with drugs. It's never gonna work. It gives me pain, like how empty I am. And I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? In this moment, I'm like, oh, whoa. Sobriety is the hardest drug. Like, it's hard to like accept it. It's hard to feel those feelings because you're like, oh my gosh, it's not a video game, it's reality. So yeah, I forget how it feels like to be fulfilled with God. And she's like, whoa, that's when you know that it's really bad. And I'm like, oh. And the enemy strategy, like, you are so easy, like you are so simple. You need to remember, you need to keep in your mind that all what enemy wants is to pull you away from God and destroy what God has, what God created. You, like, don't ask me why. I have no idea why. Just look at how hard you struggle, and you will see that like evil is very powerful, but only when you give him power. So if you look at this, you will see that enemy strategy is so simple. Like, there is no ухитрение. And all he needs to do is just to make you think something bad, make you suffer. And from the suffer, you will go get drunk. That's what he wants. You will be far from God. You will be far from your dream. You will invest in alcohol. You will lose your health. You will lose your beauty. You will lose your time by getting drunk, just trying to fulfill this void. And if you like, or you know, like, this is what he wants, to spoil him with this, make her feel bad, and she will run to the party to trying to dance it away. Second of all, I don't know why, but you need to be verbal. You need to be oral. You need to be oral about this. You need to be vocal. Like, you literally need to say loudly, like, enemy, like, I'm not scared of you. I know what you're doing. I know that I'm a child of God that loves me so much. I'm his favorite child. And I was made in his image. And I'm worthy of him, and I have so much inside me. And I am so different, like so many people are different, but we are all made in his image. And that I'm not scared of your проделки, that I'm not scared of what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. Just say, in God's name, I claim you to just disappear, to go away. I will not be on your side. Just tell him that, like, he will not try to get you, and ask God for strength, for power. Ask God to show him. Ask God to show you that you are his favorite child. Ask God to give you strength. Ask God to be around you. Oh my God. I really hope it helps. I really hope it helps.